My name is ASYURA binti Muhammad AKHIR. Our group chose Bakul Buluh as our object for this assignment. And now I will explain more about Bakul Buluh. Bakul Buluh is one of the basket weavings. Basket weaving is the process of weaving or sewing pliable materials into three-dimensional artifacts such as baskets, mats, mesh bags, or furniture. The weaving of Bakul Buluh is done manually by people into different weaving patterns. The process of making Bakul Buluh starts with the selection of bamboo, since bamboo is one of the materials that is suitable for basketry. Bamboo craft is a creation of a symbolic form of the feelings of ethnicity that creates it. It is born logical and rational thinking about a necessary material in everyday life that conveys a meaning that is conceptual or which is abstract patterned. Touching artistic values exist during the weaving process. That value represents the maker's own worth, and it becomes a symbol that distinguishes one craft maker from another, despite the fact that they all have the same design and size. Weaving is a traditional art that has no outside influence. The development of the history of weaving is similar to the development of the art of pottery. Most of the types of weaving in the Neolithic were producing roads, houses, and living necessities. According to Siti Zainuddin, in the Design of Malay Handicrafts book, she states that during the reign of Long Yunus in Kelantan, the use of weaving was used by the king. The weave is called tikaraja, which is made from bambang tree. Until now, some states are still active in weaving activities at the villages, such as Rusila, Dungun, Kampung Renggoh, Kampung Kijing, Cendering, and Kuala Ibai in Terengganu.
Assalamualaikum and hello. My name is SHUHADA binti SAEDON. Next, I'm going to explain the usage and the function of Bakul Buluh. First of all, Bakul Buluh is used by Malaysian people for the purpose of storing and decoration. For example, people use the Bakul Buluh to store or fill a rice or paddy. It is also can be used to store the kitchen stuff such as the onions, potatoes, and so on. Other than that, people use the Bakul Buluh to store some stuff like in the picture here. Some people also use this traditional art to store an umbrella or any kind of object. After that, this Bakul Buluh is also used as a decoration for our house to decorate and beautify the house. For example, the decoration using this Bakul Buluh can represent and symbolize our traditional art and traditional culture. So, by using this traditional art, it will make the Bakul Buluh be useful, at the same time can make people remember and appreciate our own culture that have been existed. Next, the size of Bakul Buluh. Since the Bakul Buluh have the lid, so I'm going to explain the size of the lid first. So by using the measuring tools, the circumference of the lid of Bakul Buluh that we got is 90 cm. After that, we find the radius of the lid using the formula radius of a circle, which is R equal to C divided by 2 pi. So we got 14.32 cm. So the radius is 14.32 cm and the diameter is 28.64 cm. The circumference using the formula, which is C equal to 2 pi R, so we got 89.975 cm, which is approximate to 89.98 cm. Next is the Bakul Buluh. The length of the Bakul Buluh is 25.5 cm and the width is the same centimeter. The height of the Bakul Buluh without its leg is 32 cm and the total height of the Bakul Buluh including its leg is 37 cm.
Hello everyone, for part B, I'm going to explain about the geometry. geometrical characteristic of an object refers to the shape, size and number of sides of that object, which are made of lines, curves and angles. Based on that, the basic geometrical characteristic of bamboo woven basket, which is also called as Bakul Buluh, consists of 8 straight sides and 1 curved side. For the lid of basket, it has only 1 curved side. This geometrical characteristic of bamboo woven basket or Bakul Buluh forms several geometrical shapes such as circles, square, isosceles, trapezium and cylinders. Okay, next let's see the geometrical shape. This is the object we choose for our project, which is bamboo woven basket with lid, also called as Bakul Buluh. First of all, let's see the lid of basket and the top view of basket. The lid and the view from top of the basket are in circular shape, which is curved side. So the geometrical shape for the lid and the top view of basket is circle. Next, let's see the side view of the basket and the front view of the basket. Both are looking same, so I consider this is a isosceles trapezium shape because it has 2 sides of the basket which are parallel. And then let's see the bottom view of the basket. I have already counted the centimeter of each sides, so all the 4 sides have the same length, which we can conclude the geometrical shape for the bottom view of the basket is square. And lastly, the stand of the basket is in cylindrical shape, which means the geometrical shape for the stand of the basket is cylinder. That's all from me. Thank you.
I will explain about the concept of the geometrical shape applied to this object, which is the Bakul Buluh. So I will start with the lid of Bakul Buluh. As you can see from the diagram, the shape of lid of Bakul Buluh is circle. The radius of this Bakul Buluh has been calculated, which is 14.32 cm. So how we know the area of the circle? We just need to use formula pi times r the power of 2, which is r is the radius of the circle. So we can conclude that the surface area of the lid is 644.2225 cm square. From this slide, we can see the picture of the Bakul Buluh and its measurement. So the above view of Bakul Buluh is round in shape. There are also small size thick bamboo poles made into rings that are around the edge of the basket to grip the basket. The front view and the side view of Bakul Buluh is isosceles trapezium in shape. So we can conclude that the Bakul Buluh consists of the combination of pyramidal frustum and conical frustum. First, we need to calculate the volume of pyramidal frustum. So we need to use the formula of area of lower base plus the area of upper base plus the square root of the area of lower base times the area of upper base. So all the total we need to times by h over 3, which is h is height of frustum. So we get the volume of the pyramidal frustum is 15,954.7165 cm cube. Next, we need to calculate the volume of conical frustum. The formula to calculate the volume of conical frustum is same as the formula to calculate the pyramidal frustum, but the upper base and the lower base of conical frustum is circle in shape. So we need to use the formula of area of circle, which is pi times r the power of 2. R is the radius. So from the diagram we can see the radius of upper base is 9.5 cm and the radius of the lower base is 12.75 cm. So we just need to substitute all the value into the formula and we get the volume of conical frustum is 12,530.8051 cm cube. The total of volume of the Bakul Buluh is the volume of pyramidal frustum minus the volume of conical frustum. So we can conclude that the volume of the Bakul Buluh is 3,423.9114 centimeter cube. The Bakul Buluh has 4 legs and the circumference of the legs is 11 centimeter. So we need to use the formula of R equal to C over 2 pi, which is R is the radius and C is the circumference. So as you can see from the diagram, we see that the leg of Bakul Buluh is cylinder in shape. So we need to use the formula of volume of cylinder, which is pi times R the power of 2 times T, which is R is the radius and T is the height of leg of Bakul Buluh. So we need to substitute all the value into the formula and we get the volume of all legs of Bakul Buluh is 192.4226 centimeter cube.
Transformation in motifs and patterns. A motif is a single element that will be repeated to form a pattern. A motif can be repeated and arranged in many different ways in order to create a pattern. If you look at the image above, there is one in pattern can be observed. The motif is a small strips of bamboo and the size of the strips is a rectangle. The pattern is formed by repeated rectangle strips. 2 rectangle strips were woven together and reflected each other and formed a triangle shape like this. Then, the reflected rectangle strips were translated many times from left to right and from bottom to top. Lastly, the reflected, translated and repeated forms of motif produce a pattern as a whole.
The summary is, Bakul Buluh are important for people to store their things and decoration. Based on our research, this Bakul Buluh have the shape of circle, isosceles trapezium, square and cylindrical. This Bakul Buluh have a big in volume that is 3,423.91 centimeter cube, which means it can store a lot of things in that. The leg of Bakul Buluh is very stable, which is only 5 cm in height, and it also have a big base so it can accommodate a large load. The Bakul Buluh have rectangle in motif and the reflected, translated and repeated forms of motif produce a pattern as a whole. The conclusion is, geometry is one of the branches of mathematics that deals with shapes and sizes of figures and their properties. There are a lot of things that we can learn from this research. One of the learning that we can earn is mathematics concepts that based on cultural concepts not only can make us appreciate our own culture, but also love others' nature and tradition too. We should know that every culture has mathematics, even though not everything needs to be counted, but a lot of things needs mathematics. Geometry were utilized to meet the everyday needs of the people.